So I'm in my PGs, just don't be scared. Don't be scared. That's my PGs already, guys. And as you know, I'm just working on our house. I'm doing the dogs. It's beautiful, the dogs just playing. I took a shower and this is my PGs. So sorry for the that I'm not more like fancy clothed. The dogs are so wild. I just love watching that. We have the puppy, you know, we have a puppy, and the puppy is playing with the big dog, and it's so funny. I just do short city because, guys, I have so much work. Like, and would you believe that tomorrow is my last day, like 17th day of vacation, like day off, and I did not turn on the computer the whole 16, 17. Tomorrow I will not do it too. Yeah, 17 days I did not turn on computer and play any Diablo, and I will still not do it because the house is not done. And I'm like, wow, that's a break. I mean, break. I don't really play crazy a few hours a week. I did, now not. And this is my pajamas, so there is a holes, you can see it's squeezed, and this is my underwear, Calvin Klein, so comfy, all of them. And this is my summer PGs. Yeah. So you can see actually from yesterday video you saw the same thing on the table. Do you actually see the table or not? Maybe you don't see it. Yep, there's just nobody we even moved with it. We just work on the house like all the time. I don't even know. Now it's like almost 8 p.m. Gotta go Betty. And then I do some swapping on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, and then I go sleep. So actually I do not know what's going on in the world. You can tell me what is going on right now. But it's like feels so nice. I said today my girlfriend, I said, look, you know, I would love it to be financially independent. I would really, really love it. What I mean by that, because you can think maybe many things why would I like it? Because everybody has different concept of freedom. That I would not be dependent of being employed. So as soon as I wouldn't have to, I would just not be employed. Because no, I just the whole timing thing. I love the work. Like I like to work and with people. I love that. This is all, but it's not flexible at all. It's just that you cannot find that flexibility as much as at home, like now. Yeah, it's like I'm 17 days at home almost because it's my vacation time. Yeah, and or holidays, and I work every day. I wake up 6 a.m. like around 5, and I did the first week 10 days. I was going also a gym, and then I came from gym and I was working on a house. But let's say from 6 a.m. until 7 p.m. we just work on the house. I eat twice a day. Everybody's like, hey, come, it's lunch. I'm not hungry, I just don't go. So I eat like breakfast like 9, and then now I just had a dinner like 6. That's not my timing exactly. 6 p.m. have a dinner. Usually like 5 is the last meal, but because I want to work there, I want to do some stuff, so I just don't want to call it off because I need to take shower and then I eat. I cannot eat like, you know, whole day working and just being in so dirty. I don't like that. So what I try to say, I work more than when I am in work. You are just like 8 hours somewhere, let's say, and then you do the work, you have there your breaks, and here I work whole day. Nobody pays me for it, but I do it. And I just said to my girlfriend today, I said, like, you know what? I love it so much. Like, I like this freedom. It's just, I work even more than at work. And so it's not about why I'm saying it. That it's not about being lazy. It's like, oh, you don't want to go work. No, it's not about this. Like, and not at all. It's just that first you do what you love, and what has to be done, what you love to do. Yeah, so I just found it like, I know some people don't believe this, but some people do, and I me too. If people would be financially independent, like they would just, I know it sounds crazy, but I hope that in future people will not see it as crazy as maybe we do. Some of us, I don't actually. That people would just get, whether money or just the thing, what is the most important part in life is to have a shelter, like a normal apartment or a little house or whatever, depends, like whatever, to being taken care of, like, yeah, and food. And it contains all the electricity and all these expenses, yeah. And that would be the minimum, yeah, minimum, like what you should, like everybody should get, yeah. And then I don't know if it would be villages, like, or small towns where would be communities and people would go somewhere and work and do and work on stuff what needs to be done, and just because they love it. I don't love construction, guys, building. I don't like it. But the guy who was helping me here, the husband of my mom, he loves it. He loves it. He came here for free. He's just doing it. He has a friends, bunch of friends. He helping them all the time. They coming to his house, helping him for free. This is just, it already works here. It's not true it doesn't work here. And I wouldn't like that, but I can imagine, I like really cooking, and especially with some group of people, I can imagine still doing that. Like if you just, it needs to be done in certain places or like this, it's I can imagine that, like, but getting extra money, yeah, if it's like getting extra money above this, yeah, like if you consider to doing it, yeah. Otherwise many things would handle machines already, yeah. Maybe if we would not focus on army and focus on those things, it would be done and we would be free. And I tell you something, there would be a still bunch of people who would just lie down on a sofa after that and getting fatty and sick, and you know, they would maybe die out of cancer or whatever, because they would be lazy to do something. But then the planet would be clean of those. The laziness would disappear, because then would only stay the people who really would be happy, because they would just, you know, imagine that you are not in your work because you have to, because of your loan and family to feed. You cannot even quit. There is an asshole, like, I'm sorry, there is not really beautiful, amazing guy, like, or lady, man, your boss. You cannot leave that job because you gotta pay your bills, yeah. Imagine to not having this. Imagine to just, like, you just go and you just quit, yeah. You are like, I don't have to be here. Why am I so stressed? Why am I arguing with my wife at home? Why am I not nice with my kids? Why am I not playing with my kids? Why am I all the time here? I actually don't have to. So this would really change. You would do what you love. Yeah, now I raise my voice that it sounds like really important, but I don't want to downplay it. It's really important. Yeah. Now I'm thinking that I should wear better clothes here, because talking about those things, I really mean them. Yeah. So if there would ever in government any would be somebody who really cares about us people down here, hello, if there would ever, this would already be like taken care of. Like somebody would already say, hey, come on guys, we gotta help people, yeah. And there is people in much worse condition than I am, yeah. And that's crazy, yeah. And that's what it is. And there would be rules, yeah, like if you use the money or whatever for something else. I don't know how it would be handled, yeah, but it would be nice if it thought through, you know. And then people would just do what they love, yeah. You would do what you love, yeah. You would get the base, and I would be like, kind of government. I would say like, hey, do you want iPhone, for example? Well, you gotta go work, yeah. Now you gotta do something extra if you want those things, yeah. If you want a car, you go out, yeah. Otherwise, use like public transport. This would be for free, yeah. Use that. Otherwise, you just don't do it, yeah. And you ask, hey, and who would actually, let's say, for example, drive the public transport? If everybody would get money, nobody has to go work. Well, believe or not, there maybe might but maybe the schedule might be not super like amazing that you can every hour or every half an hour or 10 minutes even go somewhere. But believe it or not, there will be people who really love to drive that. Yeah, it would work, just maybe differently. And in the bigger cities, I guess that is, we are not far away from like be having like AI or machines like handling this thing already. So, and I don't see a reason why to not use programmed computer to do those things. Yeah, it should be tested and da 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 da. And there is another people who would love to do it because there is people who like IT, but who likes to play with those things. So I think it's it the the thought that all people would suddenly left their work and stay home and do nothing, it's a liar. And I tell you who is telling us the liar, and I don't try to get hurt myself or something. It's the rich people. It's just the biggest companies, because the biggest firmas, because they want us to be at work Monday, Friday, whatever. You gotta do that. You gotta do. Yeah, it's like, but until they get like machine like Amazon, for example, people get replaced. In America, there was a place that people got replaced by machines. When I was like, choose. Yeah, nobody cares about you. And by the way, that's a different story. Yeah? This, I think that government should take care of those things. Yeah, I think such an example should happen like this. This should be handled like, okay, you're taking machines and replacing people. So for each person will now work basically machine. So that machine will make money for that person. Yeah. So that guy got maybe $1,000 a month. Example. So now that guy will get 500 bucks just because it exists, because it was chosen person being kicked. It was kicked, but into the like kind of heaven, because you know what? We have a surprise for you. The machine will work instead of you, and you will not get the whole salary, because the company also wants to get something out of it and has to fix it and repair it. So you get like 70, 60, 70, 80% of your salary what you had for doing nothing. Now choose. And there you can do extra work if you want. That's how should it be handled. Yeah? Not big companies just kicking people and replacing them with one machines. Yeah? But this is like a government job. Yeah, this one. So people would be happy, guys. And some of us, yeah, they would be like, I don't do nothing. And yeah, then I would also like health handle differently. Yeah, like if you don't take care of yourself, yeah, there's no bonuses, there's nothing you gotta pay. It's like if you don't do sport, who does sport, eating vitamins and actually taking care of yourself. These people should have some extra bonus in general in life. Yeah. Of course, if you are injured and you cannot, yes, there needs to be taken care of too. It's like you cannot be, it cannot be like type of racism. Yeah, like it's like, hey, you do not. That's not. Yeah, but I mean regular normal people. Yeah, it's like it was like in COVID time. Yeah, like people, many healthy people. I'm not talking about like crazy athletes. Yeah, which they go from extreme to extreme. Yeah, I'm talking like when people are really taking care of themselves. Yeah. Hey guys, I gotta go. This was a long talk. I love you. You're one of a kind. And I hope you consider and will think about it, what I was just saying, and maybe love it too. See ya. Oh, write me down below in the comment section. I think it would be amazing. People who do what would they love. Yeah. At least me, I can see it. Yeah. Dreaming.